So I'm back into RC cars. I never left that, but did make a lot of videos about it. And I'm copying a Lexan body again. This is an MX-5 NB body by Kyosho originally and not for sale anymore. But a friend of mine still had one and he sold it to me for a very decent price, by the way. And I decided I would go and try to copy it again as I did prior with other bodies. And what I'd like to show you is how I do this and tell you why I do that. I fill the body with plaster, but the entire content of the body is almost 5 liters. If I pour 5 liters of plaster into this mold, it'll deform because it's way too much weight. So what I did is I put it at an angle. As you can see, it's got a wooden surround that takes up a lot of side forces. I taped up the top, leaving an opening, and the first pour, you can see that's in there, I poured with the nose down. So pretty much same position, but the nose pointing down. At the moment the rear end is pointing down, and I just did the second pour, which is in there. You can see that the second pour is still more gray than the white that's already dry. The first pour is already dry. And I will do 2 more pours, one of each side. And then I have a semi-hollow contour of the entire body. I should be able to release that from the mold. And maybe I'll fill in the opening that is left in the middle, but it's not really necessary most of the time. And in this case, by doing this, you get a nice flat bottom for the body, just for the mold to sit on when you pour Lexan over it, or pull Lexan over it. And you don't deform the body by pouring 4.5 liters of plaster, which I believe is about 10 kilograms of plaster, or 8, into a body at once, because then you lose a lot of shape. Of course, the wooden surround touches the wheel parts of the body, so those are fixed anyway. So this is what I'm doing in the kitchen, as you can see.